Do you want to learn how to trigger love in a man? Do you want to become a woman that men cannot resist? Many women believe that in order to attract men, they need to look a certain way or behave in a certain way. However, this is not always true. In fact, the way you speak to him and the words you use can be much more powerful than anything else. By the end of this video, you will learn the 6 powerful ways to trigger love in a man, and we will also give you the exact words to use to make him fall in love with you. So make sure to give this video your undivided attention. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and leave a comment below saying "I subscribed." I'll try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. Number 6. You need to compliment him more often. Men respond to praise and gratitude in the same way that women do. However, I don't think it's a topic that gets enough attention. Whatever the cause, women typically receive the majority of verbal compliments regarding their appearance and the way they make men feel. Just at the top of my head, I can think of 10 songs that are purely about how beautiful ladies are on the inside and outside, but I have to think really hard to even find 5 that compliment men in some way. Men may appear stoic on the surface, but take it from me, they're all soft on the inside, and your compliments have the power to make his day. There's simply one requirement: it must be a genuine compliment. So what kinds of things can you say? Maybe appreciate how good he is at something, or his physical appeal, attractiveness, and good looks. You can compliment something about his ethics, morals, or intellect. Basically, anything you see about him that stands out, you should try and verbalize that. Number 5. You need to acknowledge his efforts. There's so much to be said about people that make us feel seen in life. Small pleasures, such as someone remembering how you like your coffee or the extra block you drove to pick up their favorite snack. When a guy's partner encourages him and has faith in him, it's one of the main things that makes a guy melt. Men want to be valued for who they are and what they bring to the table. If they do something kind for you, or if they do something they know you'll like, they also want to be recognized. Well, this is similar to compliments. Acknowledgement is more like reassurance and validation than just appreciation. Through your words and actions, you want to show him that you truly acknowledge his presence in your life. For example, it could be making his favorite food after a long day at work, or taking the time to dress nicely one day and wearing something he likes. He wants to be your hero, so the more you make him feel like one, the happier he'll be. Bonus fact: if you truly want to make him feel acknowledged, make sure to do it when other people are present. Here are 3 sentences that could make him feel seen. "I'm really amazed at how hard you've been working lately." "You made that, right? It's incredible." "I love that you care so deeply about XYZ. I learned so much from it." Number 4. You need to accept him for who he is. Many women make the mistake of going after a man's potential or a version of him that they've concocted in their head. The truth is, guys will come as they are and naturally want to be accepted that way. You don't want to put conditions on him or make him feel that when he changes into that perfect version of him you've got in your head, that's only when he'll be good enough. It's true, men also feel the pressure to act and be seen a certain way. Patriarchy and gender roles affect us all negatively. When men feel comfortable to be themselves around you, you can bet he'll be falling right then and there. If you meet a man and decide, "Well, I don't like the way he is right now, but he has potential. If he could only change this about him," stop right there. The tone of your conversation and the entire dynamic of your relationship are being set by this. So the goal is to accept a man for who he is and to avoid attempting to change him. Trying to correct him won't work. You need to like him for who and what he is, and your words need to reflect that. It could be as simple as, "Hey, you don't have to hide any parts of yourself to be accepted. I like you the way you are." Number 3. You need to challenge him. It's true, men enjoy the chase of a relationship. I know you've heard this before. This is due to the fact that it's part of human nature to be wary of anything that appears to come our way a little too easily. Instead of someone who's overly eager or a complete pushover, guys want a good challenge. When you challenge him, he'll respect you. It helps him feel good to know that he's deserving of your attention if he senses that you hold yourself to high standards. But hey, it's not about playing mind games. it's about having self-respect. In other words, it's a good idea to let him know that you're picky, but that he meets your criteria for a partner. Now here's some trigger words you can use that'll challenge him. I truly enjoy being single, so I don't rush into relationships. You have to win my trust over time. I have to say, for my high standards, you're kind of checking all the boxes. Number 2, you need to make him feel free. The idea of settling down may be thrilling and terrifying at the same time. Many of us want to find the right person and build a solid connection with them so that we may share our life with them. We could feel as though it occasionally comes at the expense of our independence in the process. Naturally, positive connections enrich our lives instead of imposing restrictions on them. To most guys, nothing is more seductive than seeing that you can fend for yourself. People that are independent don't feel the need to exert control over others. They don't cling or act needy. Because they're confident in themselves and their relationship, they're secure enough to let their partner make decisions about their own lives. That's the kind of girl he's looking for. One of the biggest turnoffs for guys is desperation. Show a man you aren't attempting to tie him down, whether it's by going out with friends, spending some time alone, or allowing him the space to pursue his own hobbies, and he'll be even more attracted to you. How can you translate that into words? With simple things like, I trust you, it's okay. Don't stay back just for me. If you feel like going out with your buddies, go ahead. Don't worry, I got it. I'm used to getting things done for myself. Number 1, you need to nurture him. Have you come across the popular article, The One Thing Guys Crave More Than Sex? In it, the male author argues that, contrary to popular belief, the desire to be cared for is a more potent motivator for men than sex. The persona they put on to demonstrate that they're manly includes constantly craving sex. What men truly need is a place of safety where they can hide, unwind, and be cared for. In other words, they seek the nurturing that most of them didn't receive enough of as children. But naturally, they won't outright admit or even ask for this, because when men admit these wants, they feel more like small boys than strong, powerful men. Toxic masculinity is something that society has taught them, which means that they're always hiding their emotions. If you nurture him, he'll automatically gravitate towards you. Kind words reassure him that it's okay to be open and vulnerable with you and let down his guard. They're also effective words to use while reassuring a man of his need for you. Examples of emotional trigger words that will reassure him that you care are something like, are there any items you'd like me to pick up for you while I'm in the store? No matter what happens, I'll be here for you. You don't have to hide your emotions in front of me. It's natural to feel this way. Final thoughts. Even when you're well into adulthood, it may feel difficult to try and attract someone's attention romantically. You will probably need at least a little help along the journey. So when the time is right, think about using these words that can make men fall in love with you. Even though there's no technique to coerce or persuade someone into liking you, these 6 pointers just might be of help to you. Remember, despite all you've been told about men being from Mars and women from Venus, we're all neurologically the same. We all crave to be loved, heard, and understood. In a relationship, communication is ultimately the most crucial thing that words can accomplish. It's essential to any relationship to guarantee that both partners are progressing toward commitment in the same direction. Words have the power to weave magic, and when you find the right man, this will help you create your happily ever after. Now, you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you the 11 feminine traits that will make a man always chase you. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.